The Paris 2024 Olympics have begun, and imagine the reaction of an athlete arriving in their hotel room to find a top-of-the-line phone, especially made for the Paris Olympics. That's what happened to 17,000 athletes. Samsung sent a phone to each of one. And in this video, I will tell you which phone it is and if it's really that good. Before I tell you which phone it is, let me explain how clever Samsung was. When traveling to another country, we often have three major concerns that can ruin the travel experience. You will understand them. You just arrived in a new country, and the first thing that happens is that your phone can't connect to mobile data or make calls because your carrier is from another country. And if it supports international data, it's often very expensive and unreliable. The second issue is that it's a country where people probably don't speak your native language, leaving you unable to communicate with locals. You either need to learn their language or have a translator. Lastly, you want to take a high-quality photos, but your phone isn't up to the task anymore. Taking blurry photos and posting poor quality images on social media. Your trip is now ruined. But Samsung thought of these three problems, and with this marketing move, helped the 17,000 athletes who arrived there. For the mobile data problem, each phone comes with 100 gigabytes eSIM for 5G internet. For the language barrier, the phone features Galaxy AI technology, which includes real-time call translation and an interpreter. For the photos, this phone has top-of-the-line cameras and two screens, allowing you to prop it up and take high-quality selfies. Plus, it includes other features like a free public transport card for Paris and exclusive apps and service for athletes. And do you know which phone the athletes received? It's none other than Samsung's latest release, the Galaxy Z Flip 6 Olympic Edition. Now, let me tell you more about the technical aspects of this phone and whether it's worth it. Before that, if you are already interested in the Z Flip 6, I will leave you a link with a launch promotion on Amazon. By purchasing through the channel link, you help us continue to bring quality content to you every week. Enjoy the benefits of being an Amazon Prime member as well. For a very affordable monthly price, you get movies, series, books, music, games, and free shipping. It's definitely worth the membership cost. If you're not a Prime member yet, you are missing out. I said I would talk about the phone now, but first, I have to address the elephant in the room. The opening ceremony of the Olympics was terrible. It was one of the most horrible and disrespectful things I ever seen. And I said I almost saw because I wasn't watching the opening ceremony. My wife Lydia was, and I saw the boats passing on the filthy river with people in the rain. The river was so dirty that they canceled the triathlon training, and the swimming event might also be canceled. Crazy stuff. Then there was a parade on the bridge with lots of woke people, and Lydia and I both said at the same time, what does this have to do with the Olympics? If it had been a parade with people from each sport, it would have made sense. But it wasn't. It was much worse. And then there was a song, and with a Birdman woman singing, and I thought, that's enough. I went to my room, grabbed my MetaQuest 3, and went on with my life. I completely lost interest in watching the Olympics. Later, I found out they made a satire of the Last Supper. Why? It was completely unnecessary and just ruining the show. I want to watch the Olympics, but I hope Brazil and Canada win the most medals and that our Olympic athletes excel break records and win medals to crown the years of dedications and struggle they've endured to compete in this merit-based event, not through suspicious gestures like me. But let's stop talking about that, because I created this channel 8 years ago to help you to choose the best electronic product within your budget. Now, for a quick review of the Galaxy Z Flip 6, it has two screens, the main one being a 6.7-inch, foldable in the middle, with a 120Hz, a refresh rate, and another 3.4-inch screen on the upper back. The processor is the top-tier Snapdragon 8 Generation 3 with 4nm technology. It comes in version with 12GB of RAM and either 256 or 512GB of storage. The front camera is at 10 megapixels, and there are two rear cameras, one with 50 megapixels and the other with 12 megapixels. It has a 4 mAh battery. My opinion is, I think the Z Flip is a much better option than the Z Fold, even though I don't think I'd buy either of them. Maybe I change my mind in the future when the screen improves and the Fold mark is gone. So that's it. Follow me on social media at Guilherme Valtares and be wise. Hugs. See you on the next video.